All right, here I am playing Shotgun Cop. It's this game from Steam Next Fest, and I'm going to play it. I've already played through the whole thing. I beat it. I do these every Next Fest because I look for trends and demos and cool things that people are doing. I also like to answer the question, how long should I make my demo? So we're going to take a look at this, okay? So the reason I played this game, it's a platformer. But the cool reason I did this because there's bonus campaigns. I'll get to that in a second. All right, but anyway, you can't see my face. It's late. Okay, so here's the first thing. It's got this overworld map, and let's count how many levels they have because people always ask me how much should I play? How much levels do I? How many levels? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I just realized that 44, this is all post-demo. So I think it was like 35 if you count that. So after this reason, I beat everything they gave me. It gave me a little warning afterwards. It was like, oh, you got to beat the game. And that's it. But that's how much this game is. So let's see. If every world has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, every world has about 17 levels. Let's see how many worlds there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So there's about 170 levels, and they give you 30. So what is that? That's like 20%. It's like 20% of the levels. They give you 20%. And that's typical. 30, 20%, something like that. Don't tell me the math. It's if I mess up the math, it's hard to commentate and math at the same time. So I'm going to give you a quick look at this game. Now, here's the thing. This music is way too cool for me. I'm going to turn off the music because it is, I'll be honest, folks, it feels like I'm at a club. And when I'm at a club, I just get a headache like instantly. Like I have one vodka cranberry and then the thumping music in the background and just trying to talk to somebody like, hey, let's hang out. Let's do it. Hey, how was your week? Did you have a good week? And the music is so loud. It just hurts my head and I get a headache. And this music, it feels like I'm playing this game at a club, and it just hurts my head. And they've got this shotgun sound that's really loud. I'm gonna turn that down too. It's just so loud, folks. This game is so loud. I'm gonna turn it down to 50%. It's just the music gives me a headache. It just really does. And I don't care if you call me an old man. I'm an old man, but man, this music is just like ay. It's just give me something peaceful. All right, so basically, I just talked right through what you gotta do. Here's the deal. What you do is you can aim with your right stick and walk with your left. And the cool thing is you have two guns. This big one jumps you really high, and then you have a little one that just jumps you a little bit high. This, the classic tutorial here where they just say pistol jump, right? It's just like, they just give you the controls. I think this is a very smart tutorial. I think people over-tutorialize their games, especially for demos, so I think they did a really smart job. But the coolest thing here that I've never seen them do is this little ghost animation of this little guy doing his little ghost walk. That is really cool. I've never seen that in a tutorial. It's like, I could totally see, it's hard to explain the fact that you just jump with your gun, but if you watch this little ghost animation doing it, that's it. There are really only like 2 or 3 levels that show this ghost animation, but, so this is basically the game. You get 3 shotgun shots, and then like 8 or so of those little pistol shots. See, the pistol shots can't go that very high, but the shotgun can do all this. So that's what we're dealing with. So I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to play this game, but there's spikes. It's classic platformer stuff. It's clever, and then you got to get your heart. Whatever. See, it gives you that heart thing. I beat this game. Well, what they gave you. You know, I beat it. I'm not afraid to brag. It was cool. Again, the music was just gave me a headache. It just felt like it was like 2 vodka cranberries deep, and I was just gonna have a hangover tomorrow. And it just gave me those kind of vibes. And it was like, oh, let me tell you, I'm a lightweight, so 2 vodka cranberries is like more than enough. This is it. It is juicy as all get out. Oh, let me show what happens when it dies. This is the coolest thing. See, like little jumps, you'd want to hit the spike, so you use the little gun. I'm gonna die here. Watch what happens when you die. What? Oh, it's only in the main thing. Let me go back to a real level. This is like the training mission. So the first world is training. Let's see. First world is training. This is the real thing. So let me show you what happens when it dies. This is the cool thing about this game. I'm going to go. The other cool thing with this game is it's like hand-drawn, but it's also pixel art. Oh, also, look. You know it's a Devolver game? Because, look, he flicks you off and he says the F word. That's how you know it's a Devolver game. They're like so cool, guys. They don't play by the normal rules as Devolvers. Look at that. That is Devolver right there, man. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so it's Satan, and you do this stuff. Let me die because it's kind of cool. Wait, shoot me. Wait. Oh, I think I turned off all the audio. So he has a really weird, like, he has like a craftwork calculator voice, and he's got this weird face. It's cool. What? He's just kind of mouthing something. Anyway, that's cool. That's the cool look of it. And it's by the same, I think it's the same company. I don't know, the same designer that did Pedro. What's that game? My friend Pedro. So he's got a cool vibe. It's cool. It's a cool game, and like the devil uses the F word, so it's like, edgy. But it's cool. It's a cool game. I like the shotgun thing. But again, I beat it. I did all this. Now, it's a platformer, so it's not gonna. One thing that I think is cool is, well, let's see if I can do this. I'll show you. When you beat the game, there's several ways you can beat it. See, he dies. Okay, wait. Let me beat it. I seriously, I know what I'm doing here, but see, it gives you 3 modes, like kill all, speed run, no damage. Those are a lot of people say, oh, I'm doing a platformer. I know the medium playtime is very high, but I'm going to add like speed run and all this stuff. These rarely add much to the game. This is just a game design thing. In my experience, there's a very slim percentage. It's like 0.5% who will min-max this, who will try and get all the achievements for every level and do it. It's cool. It's cool for them. But in my experience, it doesn't significantly add playtime, because a lot of people say, oh, make it a speedrun game because it'll encourage mastery. They just don't. So if you're like, oh man, well, Devolver did it, let's do it. The other thing I saw that is a classic thing, and people who make platformers say, oh, I'm going to increase my medium playtime by adding, see that custom campaign, like a level builder. I am still, stats-wise, I am unconvinced by level builders. I just don't see most people making level builders. They just don't increase medium playtime. That's that. I'm not here to bag on the game. I thought it was pretty cool, but it's typical things. But here's the thing. This is the reason I picked this game and decided to cover it on YouTube. Bonus campaigns. Steam Next Fest 1 and 2. This is the cool thing that you could steal. I don't know how much it's going to help. But what they're doing is every day of Next Fest, or every once in a while, they're doing bonus campaign missions. They do 5, and they're just little tricky levels that that you can play through. They're really short. I'll just play through this one. I'm just playing a no kill run. Oops. And then you're like, whoa, oh. Ah! Come on, little heart. So I beat it. So they're short. They're like, they don't take very long. It's 5 extra missions to the day. And what they're trying to do is encourage people to come back and play the new missions, which increases concurrent user counts, which boosts them in the ratings. Now, for a platformer game, like I said, concurrent playtime is a very big problem for most platformers, because people either get stuck. This game's pretty hard. I beat it. I beat every single level. Let me tell you, I beat every single level. So by the very nature of being a platformer, you're going to have low concurrent times. You just will. But if you're making a different type of game, let's say you're making some crafty building game, think of ways that you could add more content. Maybe you unlock different tools throughout Next Fest, or you add different biomes throughout Next Fest. Something for these games that are high medium playtime games that aren't platformers, that'll have a much higher long concurrent user count, I bet it would be much more valuable. I don't think this game's going to pull it off with this type of content, which is, again, I like this game and I think it's cool. Satan gives you the finger, yeah. But it's just the nature of platformers. They just don't have that strong medium playtime. People play through them and then they kind of leave. So that's that. And then another thing that I think is cool, it's not unique. Every game does this, but you have the wishlist game right there. You click it and they did the overlay. So when you click this, let's see if this shows up. Yeah, it does. See how it shows the overlay? That's a smart way to do it. What it does is it uses the Steamworks API to call the overlay, and what that does is it guarantees that you're logged in so that your wish list counts. Sometimes you can open a browser window, and usually when you open a browser window, you're not logged in, so then that's just an extra step people have to take. So they did the smart thing there by using the wish list game button. The other thing I took a screenshot of it. I can't find it right now. But what I did, when you beat all the regular missions for the demo, all 35, I think I counted, you get a screen that says, that's it. Those are all the levels. Be sure to wish list. That's a good ending thing. There's one other thing when you hit quit. It just quits the game. It does not give you that pop-up that says, hey, don't forget to wishlist or something like that. That's another one that I found actually has the highest conversion rate is the quit screen go wishlist button. So that one's got the best. I've seen, I know friends who've done UTM tracking for the main menu. Sorry, it's late. That's why I'm not doing video. The quit screen and the end game screen and the quit screen always had the highest conversion rate for clicking the wishlist button. So it's kind of a missed opportunity to hit the quit pop-up, do a little pop-up that says, don't forget to wishlist, and then there's a wishlist button or an exit button. Really good conversion rate. Okay, on that, I am gonna look at the Steam page because I think it's good to look at Steam pages. Here it is. Now, this is a Devolver game, and every indie falls in love with Devolver. I think they're kind of a little overrated. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Here's a couple of reasons why. Okay, Devolver, this is one thing I really, look, they got the Satan that yells at you, use the F word. What a cool Satan. When you click Devolver Digital, it goes to their screen, which is good. That's the way it should be. Alt left arrow. That's how you do back. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. I think they took off their demo page. But anyway, let me get to this point. So Devolver, when you click their name, it gets there. But watch this. Dead Toast Entertainment. They set up the wrong page. Dead Toast really should have this. Here's my friend Pedro. This is their other game. Watch this. Dead Toast. You got to set up your creator pages. Now, because this is Devolver, I bet Devolver created their page. It's like, come on, Devolver. This is basic stuff I tell the beginning developers. Always set up your creator page. I don't know why Devolver didn't set up their creator page. The other thing that gets me mad, they fixed it. They did not have this thing. They must have known I was going to yell at them about it. See, you can, when you create this stuff, you should put this stuff right here. I swear they just added this. And then the other thing is, they did all this stuff here, which is saying, we've got this game. The cool thing about this game is, well, I wouldn't say necessarily cool. The game's actually pretty new. They just announced the game and they went straight into Next Fest, which makes me think, well, it says to be announced. I don't know when they're going to release, but it seems pretty tight. I think they kicked off with Next Fest. That's just not the best strategy, Devolver. But they have about 4,000 wish lists, I'd say, based on this number of followers. But if I look at it, click on their SteamDB page, look at this. They announced the game. They launched the Steam page February 22nd. That's tight. That's really tight. If you look at their concurrent user count, well, this is, you don't get this. I have to go back to there. I think they got rid of the demo page. Shotgun Cop. There it is. Demo page. Here's the demo page. Here's the demo page. See, look at this. I reviewed it. 81. It's all right. See, all-time peak, 34 concurrent users. That's not a lot. That really isn't. And this is what I'm saying. Like, even if you have a big publisher with an experienced dev making platformers who made My Friend Pedro, which is a hit platformer, platformers are just hard to get concurrent users. This is a SteamDB plugin to tell you concurrent users. It's just hard to get them. Keep in mind, 34. We're gonna go back and look at a different game, but this is why adding speedrun and stuff to your game just doesn't increase it. Devs always hope that it does, and it doesn't. 81 reviews. Let's see what people are saying. I think they're mostly positive, all this positive stuff, and it's a good game. It's just you don't see the reviews of people like, oh, it's a platformer. They just don't leave reviews. They don't even play it, and that's the market. That's the current market. Let me show you a comparison. So what was it? It was like 81. Was it 81 or is it 43? What was the median? 34 was the concurrent user count. Let's look at a different game. Top of the charts type of game. Charts, top demos, and we'll look at a game that I think usually has, like this game. This has probably got a good high concurrent user count. Look at there, 899. This is Crafty Buildy game where you have to like. I haven't played this one. It's on my list. I think it's like a tower defense city builder //. These type of games have very long player counts. 899. This is why this game's a top demo, is because they just move up the charts, and I think that's what's hurting. Shotgun Man. This is just so hard. The music gives me a headache. I bet it gives other people headaches. It's so hard, so intense that you just don't want to play it very long. And so the Steam algorithms just don't promote it as much as something where it's like a little bit more restful, more strategy. You can take it at a slower pace, and you get to this. So that's just how Steam works. That's what it is. And this is where I was looking at this stuff. Let me go back a little bit. But that's Steam. I don't know why I wasn't going back. Let me go back to it. Shotgun Cop Man. Let's go to that demo page. See, this is the demo page where I was talking. Now, this is what I was looking at. See, I'm pretty sure demo pages can do those links. They didn't add the Devolver thing to the demo page. But I think you just do a check mark to say I want a separate demo page. So maybe demo pages can't do that separate thing. So that's my bad. They're doing fine with that because on the main page they do have the more from Devolver. But again, they didn't set the creator page for this poor studio. Devolver always loves, at least Devolver didn't redirect the traffic to them. I always see Devolver do that. Like when you click on the developer's name, it links to the publisher, not the developer's page. If I was a publisher, I wouldn't do that. That just seems kind of, I don't know, it's using your power for them. But anyway, that's one of the games on Steam Next Fest. I'm going to be playing these demos all week just to kind of give you tips. I post most of my demo Let's Plays go on my premium site, which is Game Marketing Ideas, which is just a collection of videos. On this one, I'm just uploading to YouTube because, I don't know, it's Steam Next Fest. It's a good time. It's a good time to just show people free stuff. So this is a free thing. So enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.